getting back to the teachers, which parents are teachers. They
Yeah.
just don't know because that's who you
Hmm.
first get your everything
You
from.
get your learning
I
from
mean,
your parents.
yes, yes. And so I remember telling my grandmother, my dad's or Big Mom, as we call on the father. So she was up in Detroit. Learned a little bit. I didn't get to be around her a lot, but my mom's mom, so my grandmother had told her I wanted to be a teacher, but there was a reason why. And I think I've been that in my own right. Also, to a degree with myself, always been one of the one who loved to receive education and information and getting it. But kids are really in tune. And that's why I said they have a purpose. They need to be listened to. And just because you don't believe something happened, don't mean it didn't. And they can only choose to learn how to lie from us. So, and to
Mm.
be believed, to be believed. So, teaching. So, when you talked about the different personalities, well, being a teacher, you have to understand that, and more so now, you have to take notes. Like somebody say they see something in you that you don't see in yourself, and regardless to the household you come in. So when you look at you have to tap into, and like being around the kids the other day when we went to the baseball thing, whatever, just tapping into and trying to feel, because some of them want to be expressed, but you can tell there's some of them because as a kid, we weren't really holding back the day we were just ooh everything, and
Hmm.
just being.
Yeah.
So the reason I wanted to teach is that there's different learning styles, there's different ways. And so my thing was because of my experience, that obviously still it doesn't sit with me in a negative way, but as a learning experience, an expression experience, and it looks like it will come out is that you have to learn how to teach or be able to articulate things to different people in different ways. So I know there's some things that can fly over my head, or I ask you why. People say no dumb questions, but people want to look at you funny, but it's not. Questions are questions. Just like with the girl with golf, she said, this might be a stupid question. Like, no, you need to ask what you don't know if you don't know crap about golf, for example.
Yeah. How
You
are you going to
know,
learn if you don't ask the
yeah.
questions?
So, and then there was a time in my life I didn't know what to ask and don't know why it was, but you know, or did or just couldn't. So she asked the questions and they were very good ones. Very good ones. It's still a whole bunch to learn about that particular field, but to be able to explain it. So when you have somebody who doesn't understand a certain way, then you have to be able to shift. When we talk about the brilliance of the brain, to be able to come up with another way to explain it to someone who didn't understand it that way. And then you get, oh, hi, because we process and receive information differently and think differently. And
Mm.
so, as a teacher and instructor, you just can't sit with the people that go ooh all the time. So, I get it, but I like to do ooh all the time because if ain't nobody raising their hand, I'm raising mine now where I didn't want to raise it. So, that in connecting because kids they are very in tune, very very spiritual beings, and it's just that the love, the connection, the essence, the truth of you. So when you're talking about that the world won't do, they're just bringing in Eastern culture that's always been around. Our ancestors have known about it. Our Native Americans have known about it. And those of us, depending on who you were in America, have that bloodline in us. So coming back to and rituals, people don't like that word because somebody then twisted it all. Ritual is just a routine. It's having a routine that you were talking about grounding and breaking that sets you up to go out and deal with the world. Just like I have to
Whoa.
remember to woosah, I'm getting in a car that I know is going to get me to where I want to go to do what I desire to do, and I enjoy the road. So I know if I'm going in this, and when people say so many people on the road, well, this and that, we have to respect each other on this here road. Um,
If
and
you choose
understanding
to.
that.
Some people don't choose
Yeah.
to.
And that's why you have to be spiritually connected to your higher power to be
Yeah.
able to go. because I don't want to be in an accident. I want to woosah. Now people say, "Oh, because you've been driving for long." I said, "No." Once I got to allow myself to know that this truly was going to be a integrate part of, because I always knew I was going to be driving. And that's why I wanted to learn about cars. That's why I wanted to learn how to fix them. I am spiritually in tune with this thing that was made from the earth. It may not be a human, it's not that, but I am tied to my car. I know when it needs something before it needs, I know what's wrong with her. She got a little something going on now, so I have to top her off every now and then until I get her sister car, not her, not my other thing that I said. You funny, I love you though, but
Wait, what?
so
I think you interpreted something that I
I
am
did.
not meaning.
No, well, I
I'm
said
gonna try to catch it. Go ahead.
side P. So instead, I'm gonna get her a sister car, a sister.
Girl, I was not thinking anything about no side piece. What?
I didn't even say that fully. See, I'm not playing with you. I didn't really say that out loud. I
You
just
said
gave you a little.
side, you said
I
side,
said P.
and then
Yeah.
you mouthpiece.
Okay, fine. I don't really care. So yeah, that's what I said I was gonna get her. But yeah, I'm gonna get her a sister car.
Well,
So
why is
when
the
that
car
time is
for
right.
her? It's for you. Oh, because it would be your side piece. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. She cheating on her car, y'all. Cheating on her car.
She's doing really, really good. I really have to talk to her because it's like,
I just love
that car
how
got some stories.
I love how you were taking into consideration her feelings of you getting another car.
For
She
real.
feels some kind of way that you have this other child.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
actually do take care of it. 13333. Oh my God, it's
I
funny.
never would have
So
thought we would be talking about side pieces.
oh my God, you keep I'm done. I was just talking about the connection and the connection because it's like well, let me put it this way. It's just like being firstborn and having another baby come in, and
Oh,
depending on
jealousy.
how,
Yeah. Because the
which is
attention,
interesting.
you lose all the
Mhm.
attention that you were getting before. So I get it.
I
I
get
get why you feel that makes so much sense. I don't know if you realize the connection with your life and your car and how you have the capacity to have that compassion because you know what it's like to have a side piece or something else come in and take attention away from you, which was the original.
hmm hmm Now, I mean, I've had other car, I mean, other ones, but my main cars were my main cars, and they knew they were the main ones. So,
Mm.
and they held on. I'm better, at elongating and connecting and things of that nature, because when we talk about things that are made, they're coming from the earth. And so there is a connection with it, and you can say what you want, but if you were to get out of your head and out of the world, then you can understand this
It's
here.
spiritual.
Yeah,
It's spiritual. If it comes from the earth, it is spiritual because the
yeah,
earth is spiritual. We live on a spiritual plane.
yeah, yes,
So why would like and everything is energy, right?
yes,
Everything has energy. We have energy.
yes,
This cup has energy. Your car
yes,
has energy. So
yes.
therefore, why is it so because people think it's so crazy that people have such reverence and respect for what they call inanimate objects.
Thank you. That's that right there.
If you
That right
can't
there.
honor or appreciate this glass, this container, like that's so simple to just give so much honor and reverence to this container that I can pour water in that can help support me because it's
Gives
the
you life.
inanimate
Yeah.
objects that give us so much goodness and support and upliftingness in our life. That to me is the reminder that we are having such a spiritual experience. But so many of us, for whatever reason, will not allow that messaging to come forth in that way because of programming, their
Yeah,
belief
programming.
systems.
That's just it.
Because, like you
Yes.
were saying with the word ritual, I think it's so hilarious. I have the most interesting conversations with people who are very highly religious, and they have like, oh,
Yes.
rituals are demonic. Okay, let me break it down. Singing happy birthday is a ritual. Blowing out the candle after you say happy birthday is a ritual.
Making a wish.
Let's
Yeah.
take it into the church. Taking
Communion.
communion is a ritual.
It
The
is.
blood in the bot.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Every Sunday.
Get out of here, people. Lighting a candle when you go, like in the Catholic Church, you light a candle. But candle magic is demonic. People casting spells, but you're praying as you light that candle. That's not demonic. I think this is just so, and I'm going to get off my soapbox here.